Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into another Fear the Beardo video gaming live stream. Playing some more Pokemon Violet DLC tonight. Let's freaking go, boys. Hopefully everybody's having a good Tuesday night. We're streaming live exclusively over on YouTube. Let's go ahead and take a moment to recognize the legends in the chat. We got JB Benedict. What's up, JB Benedict? Says, I can't even get a Switch 2 here. So I'm watching the legend himself, the 9-time World Pokemon League champion, Beardo. That's right. You better believe it. That's the truth. The 9-time Pokemon League champion will not be disputed. I don't care who you are on the internet. Every single Pokemon region, Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, Kalos, Alola, Galar, and the newest champion of the Paldea region. All 9 of them. And tonight we are conquering the DLC of Pokemon Violet version. Zephyr, what's up, Zephyr? Chunk the Punk, what's up, Chunk the Punk? Aurelio says, Beardo, what's up, Aurelio? Margaret Riggle, Brandon Muse, Hunter, what's up, Hunter? Gas Station Burrito, Chunk the Punk, Brian and Chewy Go Hiking. How you doing? Janet M42 says, nice thumbnail. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. What's up, TB Sassy Pants? Says, this is where I go for all of the things Pokemon. Have anyone ever told you like the Bearded Ash? Have anyone ever told you like the Bearded Ash? Yes, I tell all of them. All of them. What's up, LCC Gaming? How you doing, LCC Gaming? Bruce, what's up, Bruce? How you doing? Bruce is here. Sean Coakley says, oh my goodness. What's up, Sean Coakley? BR Jason. What's up, BR Jason? David Hill, Slicky Rick. What's up, Slicky Rick? Diz the Jizz says, hail chat, need a break from the news. Beardo, you have recommended Pokemon game for DS? For DS, like OG DS? Yes. The best Pokemon game for Nintendo DS is Soul Silver. Heart Gold, Soul Silver. That is the best Pokemon game on Nintendo DS. Is Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. And I think most people, most Pokemon masters would agree with me. You guys know how we like to start up the stream? Let's rip some smelling salts. With the hats on. Great and proper. Some smelling salts time. Yeah! I need some new ones. These ones just aren't doing it. I mean, if you stick your nose deep in it enough, it'll do it. It'll do it. We got our Ghost Energy pre-workout. So good. Delicious. High Tide says, best Pokemon game on DS is Platinum. Beardo clearly isn't a 9-time champ like he claims. Platinum's good. Platinum is good. Platinum's great. Heart Gold, Soul Silver's better. Heart Gold, Soul Silver is on another level. Because Gen 2... Gen 2 is one of the best Pokemon regions there is, Johto. It has the all-time greatest starter ever in Totodile. Totodile is the best starter of all time. That's just fact. That's just fact, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Totodile is number 1. Also, with Silver, Gold, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, You get 2 regions. After you beat Johto, you go back to Kanto. And you run through Kanto after Johto. It's great. I love it. I love it. I love Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Platinum's great. Don't get me wrong. Platinum version is great. Heart Gold, Soul Silver is supreme. Correct, Chunk the Punk. Gen 2 lets you fly between Johto and Kanto. Correct. Just the fact that in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you get 2 different regions. You get Johto and Kanto. Superior. Superior. Sean Coakley says, nobody tell Beardo that Feraligatr is the worst starter competitively. I don't care. I don't care. Totodile Feraligatr is the best starter of all time. It's just fact. It is. It's just fact. Fifth Down Sports says Beardo and Pokemon. Let's fucking go. Another work stream. Just got kicked from another Tuesday night's main event. Let's rock. Just got kicked. Oh, good. You got kicked over? Well, main event, we rated D-Day Cobra. We rated D-Day Cobra after main event. But I know a lot of you guys, you get, you know, the riots, the LA riots, you know, it's tiresome, you know. There's only so much negativity that you can deal with, and seeing people fucking burn and loot and fucking light cars on fire and fucking kill each other and shit. You know, we need a little refresh. We need a palate cleanse. That is Pokemon Violet DLC Part 2 tonight, this Tuesday night, this beautiful June 10th, 2025. And holy smokes, my good friend Will from Game On Sports News and Picks with a 22 months says, lock it in! What's up, Will? How you doing? Lock it in is right. We're locking it in for some Pokemon tonight. Drunk 3PO says, I gave Beardo a compliment and he didn't even acknowledge my name. Just a little chat post. Sad. I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry. I had a lot going on, man. I had a lot on my plate. Running the show, running Tuesday night's main event with no Jeremy there. I had a lot on my plate. I was keeping an eye on the super chats. I wasn't really, you know, paying too much attention to the chat. I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry to disappoint you. If there's one person that I hate to disappoint the most, it's Jay. Jay above my own mother and father is Jay, who I hate to disappoint the most. What's up, Sergeant Garatina? Fifth Down Sports says, I was catching up on Tuesday's main event because I can't listen at the start of work. But then YouTube stopped and I came here. Hey, glad to have you here. Glad to have you here. Agent Orange says, looks like I just made it. Brandon Kirchen says, Savvy distracted him. Who cares, dude? Who cares? Somebody last night in the stream said, oh yeah, Savvy has a podcast of what? Of what? What's she gonna talk about? Who wants to hear Savvy talk about anything? A podcast about what? I don't know. Like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I think there's only a few qualified females that should have a legit podcast, in my opinion. There's a few. There's an exception to the rule of females that are allowed to have a legit podcast. Savvy's not one of them. More often than not, females should not have podcasts. And that's not being a misogynist or a sexist. That's just me telling the truth. I'm just telling you how it is. And that's just honesty. Most women probably should not have a podcast. And Savvy's one of them. There are exceptions. There's exceptions. Like with life, like with anything. There's exceptions to the rule with anything. And when it comes to female-driven, female-hosted podcasts, most of them shouldn't exist. They just shouldn't. Except for a few exceptions. But Savvy does not fall under that exception. What about Chrissy Mayer? Chrissy Mayer's fine. Chrissy's fine because she's funny. Chrissy Mayer is one of the exceptions. She's allowed to have a podcast because it's funny. She's funny. Now, you know, when it comes to some of, you know, the panel on the shows, you know, that's to each their own, I guess. I don't know. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I'm an active listener to the Chrissy Mayer podcast, whatever her podcast is called. What's it called? Simcast? Simcast? I don't listen. But now when it comes to bro science, that is a mandatory listen. Yeah, I might be a little opinionated on that. Game on Sports News and Picks with a 10. Says you can catch YouTube's favorite Pride Month streamer over at D-Day Cobra. Yeah. Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. Shout out, thank you, Game On, my good friend Will from Game On Sports News and Picks with the 10. Shout out to Will. Good dude right there. Good dude. Who's been crushing it, man. Will's been crushing it over on Sports Wars on Sunday morning, as well as his own podcast over on Game On Sports News and Picks. You can catch on YouTube and Rumble. Will's a good dude, man. What do you guys think? Enough fucking about, huh? Enough fucking about. High Tide says, we know you listen to Candace Owens a lot. Like I said, there's a few exceptions to the rule. Candace Owens is one of them. Candace Owens. We love Candace Owens. For Candace! For Candace. We love Candace Owens. What am I drinking? This is a Ghost Energy pre-workout and some water. Some San Pellegrino bubbly water. In a cup tonight because I wanted it on ice because they weren't cold. Game On says, Beardo, you tell the folks the continent the content. Fuck, I'm an idiot. Beardo, you tell the folks the content they're going to get weekend of October 4th. We've mentioned it a few times on Sports Wars, but yes, me and Will from Game On, we're gonna be in Gainesville, Florida, for the Texas Longhorns versus the Florida Gators on October 4th. We're going to be up in Gainesville to witness Arch Manning in his Heisman Trophy season. I'm going to say it right now. Will, put me down for $100 on Arch Manning to win the Heisman Trophy this year. $100. $100 says that Arch Manning is going to win the Heisman Trophy this year. No doubt about it. He's winning the Heisman. Brandon Mew says, we let women have talk shows and they made The View. I rest my case, Your Honor. Correct. You're correct. You're not wrong. That's what I'm saying. Beardo, have you had a Celsius drink? I have had Celsius. Game On says, locked in. We're locked in. Me and Will from Game On, we're going to Gainesville, man. Texas, Florida, October 4th. We'll be there. There might be some live streams too. Some IRL live streams. You never know. What's up, D. John Hayden? How you doing, D. John Hayden says, good day, Beardo. Great job hosting Tuesday's main event. Thank you. Much love, brother. Much love. Chunk the Punk says, oh, Beardo, if you're in the area, I'll be in Orlando October 5th through the 9th. I should be in the area. I should be in the area. Sean Coakley says, start the game. All right. I'm not fucking about. Here, I gotta switch my monitor. We should have audio. We should have audio. But yes, me, myself, and Will from Game On Sports. We are going to Gainesville this fall for Texas, Florida. Meet up with Kyrian. All right, so what we're gonna do real quick. What we're gonna do is we are going to go to the map, go over, fly over, and let's go. I don't know. It doesn't matter. We can go to whichever one. Let's go here. We're gonna buy some Pokeballs with our LP because over in the DLC they do not accept LP as payment for Pokeballs. So we're gonna buy some more. Because we have a lot of LP. If you guys see, we have almost 1 million LP. So let's get some Ultra Balls. I don't know. How much do you guys want? How much do you guys want? We get 100? Get 100. Get with LP. Boom. Done. And let's get some quick balls. What should we get? We got 178. Let's buy another 100. Let's buy another 100. Confirm. Pay with LP. Yeah, let's pay with some LP. Beautiful. And repeat balls. You got 64. 64. Let's buy I don't know. What do you guys think? Like 150? 160. 160 repeat balls. Why not? Pay for it with LP. Yeah. Good. Beautiful. Oh, how are we on potions here? Max potions, full restore. I mean, we're not gonna need that. That's Bush League. Luxury balls, 49. About 50. Yeah, okay with LP. Boom, done. Yeah. I'm mad at my lobby. Drop a save. Spirian, what's up, Spirian, with the $2? Thank you, Spirian. Says one up. Thank you, Spirian. All right, and let's go back to. Crystal Pool. Why can't I zoom in? Can I zoom in? Land of Kitakami. Okay. All right. What's up, Saku? Saku Kocho. Kocho Shark Dragon. What's up, dude? Why can I not? Okay. Why? Okay, so I don't understand. Go and drop a save real quick. But why am I limited in my map? Why am I limited in my map? Oh, okay. I see. I see now. I see now. Here we go. Okay. Yep. Here we go. All right. So we have our. You know what I should do? Okay. Chat. What do we do? What do we do to start off the show? Should we do some shiny hunting and hatch some eggs to start it off, or do you guys want DLC? Should we do DLC, or should we do some shiny hunting? Should we do some shiny hunting? Hatch some eggs? or just do DLC. What do you guys think? I kind of want to just go back to Paldea and hatch some eggs and just chill out with you guys for a little bit. Shiny hunting. Marc-Andre, Roy, and Chunks is shinies. Shinies? Shinies? It's just going to be me catching eggs, but I'll be chatting with you guys. All right. So let's go back. Let's chill out. Sean Kogi says, let's chill out. Let's do that. All right. And then we have some eggs here. All right. So let's put our eggs in here. And we'll do some shiny hunting. We'll catch some eggs, and maybe one of these will be a shiny Eevee, because right now we are hunting shiny Eevee. Okay. All right, let's do some shiny hunting. Let's get this Eevee here. And what we'll do is we'll just wow, that's a lot of Eevee. You're telling me, dude. You're telling me. So the Eevees, all of these eggs should be Eevee eggs, and they'll be they were bred with the shiny charm and a Masuda Ditto. So the odds, and I don't know the official odds. If anybody can look up and knows the official odds on shiny charm and Masuda Ditto in Pokemon Scarlet Violet, I'm not sure what the official odds are, but I can tell you that all of these eggs were bred with the shiny charm and Masuda Ditto. Eggs will hatch along the way, says Fifth Down Sports. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Are you going for a shiny Dex? No. Not that serious. Not that serious. Just want to get some shinies. Or at least we want to get a shiny Eevee so we can get a shiny Umbreon. There you go. David Hill says 1 out of 512. Okay. 1 out of 512. So when we started yesterday, last night, I had 122 Eevee eggs. 122. 1 out of 512 with the shiny charm. Okay. So out of 122 eggs is what we're looking at here. A dot in the chat. A dot, were you AB before? Did you change your name? A dot, were you AB? Curious. Okay, you were. Okay, so A dot was AB in the chat before. Good to know. Okay, so no shinies in that batch. And let me know in the chat if you guys let me know in the chat if you guys want any Eevees. I don't know the stats on these Eevees, I can check, but if you guys are looking for an Eevee or you want an Eevee from me, just let me know, I'll trade it to you. Few stats. Great. Good, great. Okay, so we have some decent stats. Let me know if you guys want an Eevee from me. Eevees are pretty easy to find in the game, I believe. But if you guys want an Eevee, just let me know. I'll trade it to you. What's a shiny Eevee look like? It's gray. It's an all gray Eevee. Leon Kennedy says, I'm looking for Beardo to say hello to me. Hello, Leon Kennedy. How you doing? And Rose says, hi, Beardo. How you doing? I'm doing great, Rose. I'm doing great. Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you for being here. And I hate my hair with this freaking stupid man bun at the very top. It looks so stupid. After we hatch these Eevees, I'm going to go to a salon and change my hairstyle back because this hairstyle looks so stupid. Here we go. All right. Shiny Charizard is better than a shiny Umbreon. I agree with you. I agree with you. But we weren't having luck with any of our shiny Charmanders. We were having 0 luck. So I switched it up. I switched it up to Eevees. Maybe we'll have some better luck. Aurelio says, Beardo, what's your favorite gen? Mine is Gen 3, Ruby and Sapphire. That's tough. For me, that's tough between Gen 2, Gen 3, and Gen 4. I love Gen 4. Because it was the first one on DS. Gen 3 is great because of Emerald. I think Emerald was one of the first perfect Pokemon games. But Gen 2, I mean, Gen 2 is the first generation I ever played a Pokemon on Pokemon Silver on the Game Boy Color. So it's hard for me to pick a favorite. I'd say it's a 3-way tie between Gen 2, 3, and 4. Chunk says, I sent you a shiny infographic. Okay. Shiny infographic? Doesn't show Masuda method, but with shiny charm, I think it's 1 out of 312. And that's with the sandwich too. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Chunk. Jake Skywalker with the 199 says, top 3 favorite Pokemon. Love you, Beardo, 9-time champ. Top 3 favorite Pokemon. Totodile. Totodile is 1. Blaziken. Totodile, Blaziken, and Rayquaza. Just off the top of my head. If I had to pick 3 right now, gun to my head, it'd be Totodile, Blaziken, Rayquaza would be my picks. Mike's 8-inch cake with a $2 says, do you also eat cake the long way? I haven't yet. I have not yet. But like I was saying on main event tonight, But I can throw down the food, bro. Like, for like a personal sized cake, like a smaller sized cake like Mike and Phil did, I have complete confidence in myself that I could eat the entire cake. I do. I can throw down the food, bro. I've actually competed in food competitions before. Most of them have been spicy foods. Spicy food competitions is what I've done before. Like in legit restaurants, not just like on stream competing against someone else, but I've done like restaurant spicy food competitions. Now I know that's not like, you know, quantity. It hasn't been a quantity competition, but I have faith in myself that I could finish an entire cake. I could. So if anybody wants to throw down a $500 super chat like Mike, I'm not going to be like Phil and cut it in half for a 250. And I'm also not going to break it down for like, if I just get $250 and just like in total, it's got to be one single $500 super chat. I'll do the cake challenge. I'll do the cake challenge for a single $500 super chat. I'll do the cake challenge 100%. I'm confident with myself I could do it. What is the worst thing I ate? The worst? What do you mean worst? Define worst. Because that's broad. Ultra Class says professional eaters don't have bigger stomachs. They just have a gift where their stomach doesn't send a signal to the brain. Well, yes and no. Yes and no. They do. They do have a bigger stomach. They have trained their stomach. They do have bigger stomachs. But they also might have what you're talking about with the signal, the stomach to brain, the mental signal of when they're full or not. I think it's both. I think it's both. But professional quantity food competitors, they have absolutely trained their stomach and enlarged their stomach to hold the capacity for larger amounts of food. 100%. Fifth Down Sports, no, who said it? Chunk the Punk says Methuda Method shiny odds according to Google are 1 in 512 with shiny charm. Yeah, I think that's what David Hill was saying. 512. 1 out of 512 is the... I can throw down the food. I can throw it down. I have complete confidence in myself that I can do the cake challenge, but I'm not doing it for free. Like, I'll do what Mike did. For a single $500 super chat, I'll do the cake challenge. I'll do it. But only for a proper 500. Rip Bad Wolf with the 2 months is Beardo. I need to add you as a Switch friend. I have Scarlet and Violet. For why though? Why do you want to add me? That's my question. That's my only question. Why do you want to add me? What is the worst food you ate? But again, that's still broad. Like, are you talking about like taste, texture, disgust, or like a challenge? Like, what do you mean the worst food that I ate? That's pretty broad. Chunk says Salamence, Lapras, and Arcanine are my top 3. Those are good. Great Pokemon. Salamence is one of my top pseudo legendaries. I think Garchomp. Garchomp is my top just because that dragon ground type is so fucking crazy. Plus his design, a land shark Pokemon. Chunk says Beardo hasn't even added me yet. Chunk, we're not friends? We're not friends on Switch? Rose says taste. Rose says taste. The worst tasting food I've ever ate? Fuck. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe my least favorite foods have been mushrooms or Brussels sprouts. Mushrooms or Brussels sprouts, maybe? But the thing is, a nice garlic, onion, balsamic mushroom is pretty good. I've had good balsamic garlic onion mushrooms before. But like just mushrooms just in general, not a big fan of mushrooms. Just the texture is very rubbery to me. It's hard to make a good mushroom. And Brussels sprouts. I'm not a big fan of Brussels sprouts. Sandstorm, what's up, Sandstorm? Within 11 months says, I'm here till the end for you, Beardo. Let's go. Lock it in, Bearded Society. What's up, Sandstorm? How you doing? I just hope if I were to hatch a shiny Eevee, I just want it to be a male. Because I want my shiny Umbreon to be a male. Yeah, mushrooms are tough, man. Mushrooms are tough. Like, mushrooms have to be cooked properly, or else they get too rubbery and it doesn't even taste like you're eating food. John Coakley says, my favorite evolution is Glaceon. It's a good choice. I don't think there's a bad Eevee evolution. I will say, though, and this might be controversial, my least favorite Eevee evolution is Espeon. As far as design goes. Umbreon is my favorite design. Jolteon might be my second favorite. And then Vaporeon, Flareon, Glaceon, Leafeon. I think, what's the fairy one called? What's the fairy evolution of Eevee called? Why am I drawing a blank on it? Can somebody help me out? Somebody help me out. Sylveon is the fairy one. Yeah, Sylveon's weak, man. The design for really Sylveon is the Beardo. Why are you raising so much food for the Charizard army with Eevees? I like Vaporeon. Vaporeon's cool. Brandon Muse with an 8 months says, would you do the milk challenge? It's drinking a gallon of milk over an hour without getting sick, but it's not easy as it sounds. I could do it. I could do it easy. I could do the milk challenge in under 20 minutes. It'd take me 20 minutes or less to do the milk challenge. No doubt, easy, without question. Jake Skywalker says, no, you can't. I 100% could. 100% I could. Give me 20 minutes. I'll finish a gallon of milk. Easy. Under 20 minutes with time to spare. You guys doubt me, man. You guys don't realize, like, I got a strong stomach. Honestly, I'm a little insulted. I'm a little insulted. Some of the doubt, whether it's the cake challenge or the milk challenge. You can ask Krista, Jed, and Steph on the strength of my stomach when it comes to hot food or just a quantity of food. The fire says, nah, the milk challenge is not easy. 20 minutes or less. Don't even give me an hour. Give me 20 minutes. I'm telling you. I see you, Jake Skywalker. I see you. Jake Skywalker says, my roommate tried it. I went to the gas station and came back, and they're all puking. Well, it also depends on what kind of milk you're doing. Are you doing non-fat milk, 1%, 2%, whole milk? If it's non-fat milk, give me 15 minutes. 15 minutes, I can do the whole thing. %2 milk, give me 20 minutes. Down Sports says, why ask them? Just watch the old house videos from G&G. 100%. Facts. We did some food videos back in the old G&G channel. It depends on what type of milk, though. What are you doing? The fire says 15 minutes for non-fat milk. Non-fat milk. 15 minutes. Finish a gallon. Easy. I'm telling you, it's easy. I'm not talking skim. No, I'm not talking skim. I'm talking non-fat. There's a difference between skim and non-fat, right? All these Eevees, I wasn't paying attention. All these Eevees were regular. Yeah. Do eggnog? I don't like eggnog. If I were to do an entire carton of eggnog, I'd have diarrhea until Easter's, bro. Eggnog is disgusting. Eggnog might be worse than blue cheese. Eggnog is horrible. And if you like eggnog, you got something wrong with you. You might actually be psycho. Mark Andre Wright says, whoa, 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 whoa. I like eggnog and blue cheese. Well, fuck me then. What? You just built different, I guess. Just built different. Which generation has the best legendary Pokemon? There was something different about Gen 4 legendaries. Because you had Palkia, Dialga, Arceus, Shaman, Darkrai, Cresselia, and Heatran. What other Gen 4 legendaries were there? You had Heatran, Cresselia, Shaman, Darkrai, Arceus, Palkia, and Dialga. Gen 4 was different when it came to legendaries. So I'd probably have to go Gen 4 when it comes to... Shadow Dragon says, Beardo, do you like key lime pie? Yes, I love key lime pie. Love key lime pie. Key lime pie is great. But there's the question. That offers another question. Is cheesecake and key lime... So does key lime pie fall under the cheesecake category? Because I would categorize key lime pie under cheesecake. There's a few pies that fall under the cheesecake category. Zafire says Mewtwo is still peak. Mewtwo's incredible legendary. Mewtwo's untouchable. I agree. Mewtwo's great. Holy smoke! Achilles! Achilles with a 50! Says Beardo, here's a $50. Drink a gallon of milk in under an hour and I'll double it. I don't have a gallon of milk on me. I don't have a gallon of milk, Achilles. I don't have a gallon of milk on hand. I probably have a carton of milk, like a I don't know, quart. I probably have a quart of milk right now, and I can down it in probably less than 5 minutes. If I go grab a quart of milk and finish it under 5 minutes, how much are you willing to pay me? I think that's worth a $200. Stream it? Now, I gotta monetize the shit out of it. Oh. Oh! Oh! Shiny Eevee! Shiny Eevee! Holy fuck! Oh! Oh! Shiny Eevee! Shiny Eevee! Holy fuck! Let's go! But is it male? We'll find out. It's male, boys. It's male. We got a shiny Eevee. Let's go! Shiny Eevee, boys. It's a boy. It's a male. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Come on. What are we doing? Shiny Eevee, boys. Let's go. Somebody clip that too. Oh yeah, save the game. I will. Sean Colgan with the 2 says that reaction was priceless. Laughed my ass off. Let's go, dude. I'm hyped after that. Let's fucking go. Woo! Save the game. Yeah. Be sure to give it a soothe bell to increase the friendship. Yeah, I just got to be careful because I want to evolve it at night. I want to evolve it at night. Woo! Shiny Eevee, boys, that we hatched. Let's go. Somebody clip that. Is Achilles still in the chat? Achilles, let me know if you're still here. Achilles says, yes, sir. Okay, hold on. Let me hatch this. Give me 1 second. All right, Achilles, I got a half gallon here. This is a half gallon of milk. Half gallon right here. What's the challenge? A half gallon. Half gallon. I will... Actually, let me put this on the table, Achilles. Let's see if you accept it or anybody else wants to accept it. I will chug and finish this half gallon of milk in 20 minutes or less. 20 minutes. In under 20 minutes for $200. $200 in under 20 minutes. 20 minutes for 2 hundo. 2 hundo. 2 hundo in under 20 minutes. I'll do it. But Achilles, you have to agree, man. You're a man of your word. I'm assuming you're a man of your word. 2 hundo under 20 minutes. I will finish this half gallon of milk for 2 hundo. Just let me know. I'm gonna take a piss beforehand, though. I'm waiting for your word, Achilles. No, not accumulated. One $200 super chat. Achilles has to drop one single $200 super chat for me to chug this whole thing in under 20 minutes. And how about this? Let's up the stakes. If I do it under 10, it's $250. Achilles says, bruh, I said 100 for a gallon. 100 for a gallon, says Achilles. Yeah, but that was a gallon for an hour. That was a gallon in 1 hour. I'm saying I could do a half gallon in 20 minutes. Achilles, you said one gallon of milk in an hour. I'm saying I can do this half gallon in 20 minutes. If you're not down, we don't have to do it. If you're not down, we don't have to do it. It's no sweat off my back. Because then I'm not going to have diarrheas for the next, couple days. How about this? How about this, Achilles? Let's up the stakes. Let's do it. How about this? Instead of 220 minutes, let's do a half gallon in 10, and then it's 200. Half gallon in 10 minutes for 2 hundo. I'll let you think about it. I'm going to go. Achilles says it's a different battle. Half gallon, 10 minutes. Half gallon, 10 minutes for 2 hundo. I'm going to go put this back in the fridge. When I come back, I'll see if you accept. Half gallon, 10 minutes, 2 hundo. I'll be right back. I'm going to go put this in the fridge. All right, I'm back. All right, let's hatch some more shiny Eevees. Achilles says, "Okay, I'm a bartender. I'm cashed based." Nah. Super chat. $200 super chat. We're not going to get technical here. A $200 super chat, Achilles. Half a gallon in 10 minutes. Achilles says, anyone willing to throw in? Is that allowed? Nope. It's got to be one single super chat. One single super chat, 2 hundo for me to chug a half a gallon in under 10 minutes. One single 2 hundo. That's the challenge. Trash Talk says, sorry, dude, that's on you. No, it's not on me. That's on you guys. I'm not going to do it just for fun. I'm not doing it just for fun. That's on you guys. Nagranol with the 2 says clipped and shipped it to you on inbox on X. I just got the notification. Thank you, Nagranol, for clipping the shiny. Achilles says, well, no go. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. That's okay. At least I don't have to do it. Joe Rosie says you should let them split it with one person, bro. Yeah, but that gets technical, because what if I do it and I do the half gallon in under 10 minutes and one person does the hundo and then the other person doesn't do it? I want to make sure that they're a man of their word. My mom's texting me now. Oh, she was asking me about an account. Jay Skywalker says, I'm a man of my word. A man of your word about what? Nah, she was asking me about a login for streaming. Okay. Brandon Buse says, I will pay in advance even though you don't succeed. Okay. Achilles, where you at? Says, well, I'd ask you would receive the money prior. That would be my prerogative. Wait, hold on. Achilles says, well, I'd ask you would receive the money prior. That would be my prerogative. What do you mean? What do you mean? Like if you super chat $100? Like, let's say I split it 2 ways. One person super chats 100. Achilles, you super chat 100. So combined between 2 people only, it would be 100 each. A half a gallon under 10 minutes. Half gallon under 10 minutes. 2 people each, 100 each. Total of 200. I'll put that on the table. Between 2 people, $200 super chats if I do it. A half gallon of milk in under 10 minutes. When always says saying you should ask up front. No, because if I don't do it, then what? If I don't do it? What if I don't do it? Brandon Muse says, you're already suffering for an hour. It's fair to pay in advance for the challenge, win or lose. Right, that's what I'm saying. I send another 50, which is 100 total for me. Nah. Wait, well, hold on. What was your first 50? What did you say in your first 50? This is Beardo. Here's a 50. Drink a gallon of milk. Fuck. Nah. It'd be another 100 each. It'd be another 100 each. So 2 people, 100 each. And yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it beforehand. 2 100s, or 1 200, or 2 100s. 2 100s beforehand, and I'll fucking do it. Half a gallon in under 10. I'll fucking crush that bitch. When always says Beardo scared. Achilles says, bruh, LOL. It was your plan, dude. It was your idea, Achilles. It was your idea. Brandon Muse says deal, but you should promote the challenge for a week. You'll get a big audience. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Clemson says don't do the challenge, not worth the nausea or the GI stress. No, I'll do it. I'll do it. I don't care about promoting it. I do not care about promoting it. This is an impromptu. This is a spontaneous. 100% spontaneous. Brandon Muse, hold off on your 100 until Achilles agrees. As long as 2 people agree to drop a $100 each, and then I'll do it. And by the way, just so you guys know, the milk that I have in the fridge is 2%. It's a 2%er. Actually, it might be whole milk. I need to check. Jake Scott Walker says, I'll pay you Thursday when I get paid. Nah, it's got to be right now beforehand. Brandon's in for 100. Achilles has to agree for another 100, and then I'll fucking do it. But it's got to come in beforehand, and then I'll do it. So Rosie says, no, it's not, bro. No, it's not, bro. What do you mean? It's a red cap, bro. Oh, I did. What's red cap mean? What's red cap? I'm new to Publix. What does red cap mean? Sprite banana challenge. Achilles agreed. Did he? Achilles didn't agree. Achilles has not agreed yet. Brandon Muse says deals for the gallon though. That's the real milk, John. I don't have that on me. I don't have it on me. Red cap is whole milk. Okay, whole milk. Whole milk. Okay. So the milk I have is whole milk. Brandon Muse says deals for a gallon though. Well, it's fine. I don't have to do it. I don't have to do it. It's up to you guys. Brandon Muse, Achilles, figure it out, man. I got a half a gallon. I got a half a gallon right now. Under 10 minutes. 2 hundo. Achilles is running to the bank right now. Can you order one from the store at midnight? No. Publix is not open at midnight. Achilles says I'd literally have to go deposit at the bank. Well, shit. Now I want to do it. Now I want to do it. That's the thing. When always says do it for 100. Not 200. 200. Gallon of milk in under 10 minutes. That's the thing. In under 10 minutes. I didn't realize the milk I had was whole milk. Thank you, Leon. Leon says Beardo knows his worth. Let him set the price. You're damn right. Half a gallon of milk in under 10 minutes for 2 hundo. I think that's a fair challenge. That's a fair challenge. And I'm making it easy. The original challenge was a gallon in an hour. I'm saying I can do a half a gallon 10 minutes. I'm upping the stakes. Achilles says, okay, okay. Achilles says, okay, okay. And Brandon Muse says, I'm not talking him down. I just want to see the milk challenge. No asterisks here. Okay, well, Achilles, Brandon Muse, and Achilles. Right now, you both drop 100 each. You both drop 100 each. No refunds. I'll fucking do it. But you guys got to do it right now. And I'll fucking go grab it and I'll do it under 10 minutes. Is this going to become like a normal thing for my streams where you guys like give me food challenges? Because I can do it. What if you can't do it under 10 minutes? If I can't, then I'll find a way to refund them. I'll get in touch and I'll find a way to refund them. Achilles says, I have to go to the bank. I'll be on it. You going to be on? Yeah, we're going to be on. We're going to stream for the, for a couple hours. Achilles is literally going to run to the fucking bank just to pay me to do this shit. That's fucking wild, dude. Shout out to Achilles for that. What a crazy bastard. When always says, imagine you throw up. I'm not going to throw up. I can do it. Easy. Thank you, Rose. Thank you. Six Eyes with the 5 says, hail to Beardo, the best of geeks and gamers. Thank you, Six Eyes. The 5. Thank you. Beardo needs milk to wash down his tweeners. I hate this dude's man bun. I want to go change it. After I hatch this batch of Eevees, I'm going to go to a clothing store or a hair store and change this dude's haircut back, because this fucking stupid man bun at the top of his head has pissed me off. A. is out. Hey, good night, A. Achilles says, okay, you motherfuckers, I'm off to... Brandon Muse with the 100! Says, when in doubt, do it for the story. Brandon Muse is a man of his word. It's up to Achilles. Achilles drops a 100, I'll do it. And that goes for anybody. Achilles says, okay, you motherfuckers, I'm off to the bank and I'm having this stream on my phone the whole way. Hey, shout out to Achilles and shout out to Brandon Muse for the 100! They had me do the half gallon of milk in under 10 minutes. And even if I don't do it, which I'm confident I will, at least you guys will get to see me suffer. What a hell of a guy, Brandon Muse, 100. Here's to making this food challenge a regular thing, says Marc-Andre Roy. We'll see. We'll see if it is. Yeah, drive safe, Achilles. Drive safe. Okay, so where... Let's see. Okay, here we go. There's the salon. Let's go to the salon. And let's go change this motherfucker's hair because it looks stupid. Wait. Wait. I made it, right? Is that it? This one it? There we go. Picnic needs. No. There we go. Picnic needs. No. 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 Where the fuck is the haircut? Haircut. Yeah, bullshit. I arrived at my destination. Here we go. I'm gonna need to go out for more milk tomorrow. You're damn right. I just want the haircut that I had before. There you go. Yeah, that's the one I want. It's going to cost me $3,000 just to get the haircut I already had. So stupid. I didn't even want the haircut. The hairstyle they gave me before. Here we go. Beardo, am I gonna be messed up for daily tomorrow? I'll be fine. Dude, it's nothing, dude. It's nothing. I don't think people understand that I'm built different. They don't make men like me anymore. I'm cut from a different cloth. I'm a different breed. They don't make men like me anymore. PR Jason says that's what all these guys say before doing the challenge. Well, we'll see. Or you guys will see, really. Hey, later, Shadow Dragon. You have a good one, Shadow Dragon. All right, how much more shiny hunting do we want to do? How much more shiny hunting? How much egg hatching do we want to do until we get into the DLC? You guys want me to keep going or switch it up to the DLC? Drurium says, I missed it. What are you breeding for? We're breeding for Eevee. We already have one shiny Eevee that we hatched just a few minutes ago. Dave says, what's up, Beardo? Still on the hunt for the shiny Eevee? We got it. We got it. Clemson says, skip the shiny hunting, do the DLC. DLC? Okay. Yep. We'll hatch this batch. We will hatch this batch of we'll hatch this batch and then or maybe one more batch. And then we'll do DLC. We'll keep it moving. Thank you, Nagranol. Yeah, Nagranol clipped the shiny Eevee we got. Joan Lovelace with a gifted Fear the Beardo membership. Thank you, Joan. When always says, all right, well, I'm going to lurking mode, trying not to get spoiled on the DLC. It's nothing too crazy, man. You can hang out and watch the DLC. It's not... Pokemon isn't like a spoiler-heavy game. I think you'd be fine watching, but if you genuinely don't want to hang around for the DLC, you know, that's perfectly fine. All right, after this batch of Eevees, we'll do one more and then we'll jump into the DLC. David Hill says the DLC has a great story, not worth getting spoiled. Okay, fair enough. All right, so this will be our last batch of Eevees that will hatch, and then we'll move on to the DLC. Brandon Kyrchuk with a gifted Fear the Beardo membership. Thank you, Brandon, for the gifted, man. Thank you. Achilles says, I'm at the Atmosphere Beaches. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Oh, the ATM. Okay. Well, whenever you send the 100, Achilles, whenever you send the 100, we'll do the challenge. Half a gallon of milk in under 10 minutes. I gotta take a piss too. I guess it's good timing to take a piss right before I do the milk challenge, right? Margaret Riggle with the $10 says, I have faith in you, but just in case, this is for the diarrhea meds. That's for the Pepto, huh? $10 for the Pepto. Thank you, Margaret Riggle, for the 10. Thank you so much. When always says, bro drove 15 minutes to watch. That's crazy. Well, It was Achilles' idea. It was Achilles' idea for the challenge. We'll do it. Half a gallon of milk in under 10 minutes. Easy. It'll be slight work. All right, you know what? Actually, I decided we're going to keep hatching eggs. We'll keep hatching eggs until Achilles does the super chat. And then after the challenge is when we'll jump into the DLC. But give me a sec. I'm going to go take a piss. I'll be right back. I just seen it right now. Achilles with the $100 says for the Bearded Society and for the 199. Achilles and Brandon, a man of their word, wanting to see the milk challenge, and there it is. I'm gonna go take a piss. I'll come right back with the half a gallon of milk, and we're gonna do this. Half a gallon of milk, under 10 minutes. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking do this. Let's run it. Let's go. All right, boys. All right, boys. Thank you, Achilles and Brandon, for the super chats. Do the milk challenge. All right, I'm gonna get the timer ready on my phone. Timer. Should we do a stopwatch? Let's do a stopwatch. All right. Half a gallon of milk. Where's music? All right, you guys ready? You guys ready? Full screen? Are you guys ready? All right, we're gonna take off the lid. I mean, I did use a little bit for my coffee. Just like that much. That much for my coffee. So it's a whole gallon and that much I use for my coffee. This is all I have. This is all I have. That's all I have. We'll make it 9 minutes, all right? 9 or 8 minutes. That much is gone from just putting some milk in my coffee. All right, you guys ready? Starting now. All right, you guys ready? On 1 minute and 5 seconds. 1 minute and 5 seconds. An entire half gallon of milk is gone. And you guys doubted me. I told you. The only thing that hurts is the brain freeze. There you go, Chunk. 1 minute, 4 seconds, 73. Done. Easy. 1 minute and 4 or 5 seconds. Boys, I told you, dude. I fucking told you. I told you. I'm built different, man. They don't make men like me anymore. I'm cut from a different cloth. I'm a different breed. But shout out to Brandon and shout out to Achilles for the donations to do that. That was easy, bro. That was easy. Easy. Under 10 minutes, I should have made it under 5, and I should have upped the stakes. Easy 200, 100%, dude. 100%. Easy. I can do if I had another half gallon, I could do another half gallon right now and still make it under 10 minutes. 1 minute, half gallon in 1 minute. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on. Where it went. Achilles says, oh. Yeah. Oh. 1 gallon of milk in an hour? Please. Achilles says, well then. Yeah. Come on, boys. Like I said on Tuesday night's main event tonight. Like, I don't think some of these motherfuckers understand, like, as far as eating challenges go, whether it's spicy foods or quantity of foods. I'm built different. I'm built different. Half a gallon of milk downed in a minute. Come on, bros. Come on, guys. I told you, dude. I told you. I was confident in lowering it from 20 to 10. I should have lowered it to 5 and upped the stakes and said for $300, I'll do it in less than 2. Come on, boys. Come on. What are we doing? What are we doing? Presto says that's the easiest 200 bucks that Beardo has made since he was on his... Oh, geez. Thank you, Presto. Thank you. All right, let's have some more Eevees. I'm just built different. And I could easily say that I feel disrespected. No, how could you guys doubt? No, I've been telling you guys. I've been telling you that I'm built different. You guys didn't believe me. I could say that I feel disrespected, but I'm humble enough. I'm humble enough. You know, I won't play that game. I won't do that. But yeah, shout out to Achilles and Brandon for the challenge and following up with the challenge, man. That's huge. Thank you. Thank you for the donos for that easy milk challenge. Easy. Honestly, the worst part of doing that was the brain freeze because of how cold it was. Yeah, go ahead, Nagrin. I'll clip it. PR Jason says you can always tell the humility by when a person explains how humble they are. 100%, dude. 100%. 100%, dude. I will brag about how humble I am. Brandon Muse says worth it, and I'm glad you got your money's worth, man. Glad you got your money's worth. Now, hopefully, we get another shiny Eevee here. That'd be awesome to top things off with the shiny Eevee. That was whole milk too, by the way. Absolutely, Nagrinal. Clip that. Clip that. We'll brag about it. Mark Andre Ray says, on top of being humble, he's self-aware. Goat shit. Should have had Oreos with that milk. Don't get me wrong, I love Oreos. I'm just not big on sweets, man. I've never been big on sweets. And shout out to my parents, man. I didn't grow up on like candies or sweets, man. I didn't. I grew up in a household with no sodas in the no sodies in the fridge, man. I didn't grow up on sweets or candies or anything. So it's not a part of my diet, or it's not something that I ever really craved. I didn't grow up with it, man. I never got conditioned for candies or sweets or anything like that. It was never really in the household. So now as an adult, I don't ever crave it. All right, we'll hatch a few more Eevees and then we'll get into the DLC. And thank you, Achilles, and thank you, Brandon, for the super chats for the challenge. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, who was it? ECW Star says a quarter of a gallon in a minute is wild. It was a half a gallon. It was a half a gallon. Now you're stuck with black coffee tomorrow morning. This is true. I'm gonna need to run to the store tomorrow and get some more milk. It was a quart. I was wrong. I had a half a gallon. Half a gallon in a minute. All right. Yeah, I guess we're done. I guess we're done with the Eevees. I guess we're done. Or should we finish off this box? Should we finish off this box? Let's just do this last box. How about that? What do we think about that? Just finish off this last box of Eevees. I mean, for all these Eevees, 100. I mean, what we started off last night, 122 Eevee eggs, and we got a shiny out of 122. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with it. Biggle says, so how does it play on the Switch 2? Phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It's such a massive upgrade. Playing Scarlet Violet on the Switch 2. Such a massive upgrade, man. It makes you think that the game was made for the Switch 2. It performs so well. Shout out to Biggles. Oh, all Beardo's doing is egg hatching. That's not all we're doing. We did a milk challenge. And also, we're about to jump into the DLC. Sandstorm with the 2 says, here's a super chat to replace the milk Beardo. Thank you, Sandstorm. Thank you. So the processor can handle all of the RNG rolls when the Pokemon come out? Correct. And more, the game just looks better. It runs better. There's more wild Pokemon spawns. Clemson says all-nighter, yes? I don't know about all-nighter. But we got a few more hours left in us. We got a few more hours. Do I have the milk sweats yet? Nah, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I told you. It's easy. All right. Finishing off the box. I guess we'll just, since the box is gonna be nearly done, we'll just save those last 2 eggs. We'll just do this last run. Hey, what's up, Crazy Clanton? How you doing? Man, it'd be really nice to get another shiny Eevee right now, huh? That would be fun. All right, later, Biggles. You have a good one, brother. Hey, what's up, Jamil Michaels? I see you, Leon Kennedy. I see you. All right. There we go. So that's going to be it for Eevees for the night. We got one. We got one. We got one shiny. How am I feeling, Beardo? I'm feeling good. Feeling good. Okay. Okay, I'm meeting homeboy over here. So here's our friend Kiki. So I was gonna ask, what were you and my sister just talking about? Uh-oh. He's upset. The next one is in Paradise Barrens on the other side of the Oni Mountain. We need to head over there. Okay. Ah, man, he knows what we were talking about. Why would he lie to me? Why? Why would Beardo lie to him? Because you can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth, Kiki. You just can't. Kiki's not built different like we are. Kiki can chug a half a gallon of milk in a minute. In a minute's time. Just can't do it. He's not built different like we are. Like FearTheBeardo, the 9-time Pokemon League champion. Ooh, an Arbok. Here we go. A Terra Arbok. Go fuck with him. Ugh. I'll tell you what, though, if I am feeling any side effects from downing that gallon of milk, I'm tired. It made me significantly tired. Like, I could go to bed right now. That's how I'm feeling. I'm fucking tired after drinking that thing. I'm not sick. I don't have a headache. I don't have a stomach ache. I'm just tired. How many time champion are you? 9-time Pokemon League champion. 9 times. And that's for every different region. If we were counting every single time that I've re-battled the Pokemon League, every single fucking time, I'd be up into the thousands of time champion. But, you know, we'll cut people a break, you know, if we'll just go by regions. So I am in 9 time. Every region that there ever was. Ooh. We have these little ducks. What are these ducks called? I should have known. A ducklet. Should have known. We got a ducklet. There we go. Got him. All right, let's go. Wait. No way that's a shiny. Hold on. No way that's just a random shiny. No way. No way. No way that's just a random shiny just chilling right there. No way. I mean, what are you gonna do? We're just the best there is. Shiny Pokemons, yeah, they come to me. Shiny Pokemons just come to me. Let's go, boys. Let's fucking go. Easy. Built different. Let's go, boys. Come on. Hey, what's up, Danky? 1-800 Danky says milk. Hey, you missed it, man. I set a world record. World record milk jug. Done. Easy. Wasn't even a competition. Oh, shit. Chat, that might have been a world record. Huh. Milk chug? That might have been a world record. We're gonna need to find the facts on that. That might have been a world record. A nose pass. Leon Kennedy says world record for a liter of milk is 39 seconds and 73 milliseconds. Okay. Kevin Ross drank a half a gallon of milk in 16 seconds. Yeah, see, that I doubt. I doubt that. I doubt that. Who the hell is Kevin Ross? Never heard of Kevin Ross. I don't even know if that's a real person. These are the Paradise Barrens. Pretty lonely place, huh? According to the old legends, the ogre used to be seen around here a lot. Later unknown. Battle him? Yeah, I'll battle you. Oh, man. I'm getting there, boys. I'm getting there. That shit has made me sleepy, boys. I thought your Pokedex was complete. Did the DLC add new Pokemon? Yes. Yeah, the DLC has new Pokemon. Yeah, so we're completing the DLC Pokedex now, which is 200 Pokemon. But some of the Pokemon repeat from the first Pokedex. Hey, what's up, Jen? Saska says, what are we doing? What's up, Jen? What do you have? You have sturdy? Man, dude, after chugging that half a gallon of milk, man, it is hitting me, boys. It's hitting me. As far as like, I'm tired. I'm tired. I could knock the fuck out right now. Diplin. Let's check out the sign, huh? If you see a shadowy figure approaching you outside of the village at twilight, be wary. Don a mask at once and hide your face. Do so, and whether the shadow is man or monster, you will pass each other by as fellow mask wearers. If you should meet the shadow when you have no mask in hand, then pray that it is only a man. If it is, you will live to see another day, and you will remember to never forget your mask again. But if it's the ogre, you will meet your end, as do all human faces are seen by it. Once it sees your face, your soul will be a forfeit, and you shall never return to the village. In the old days, everyone carried masks wherever they went, and the one who made those masks was actually my great-great-great-great-grandpa's great-great-great-great-grandpa's or something. That's amazing! Yes, let's take the last photo. I'm gonna go to bed. See ya, Kiki, you fucking loser. Get some rest at the community center. Why can't I fly there? There we go, finally. All right, boys. Holy shit. We're gonna call it. We're gonna call it. I am getting some severe fatigue from downing that half a gallon of milk in a minute. I'm tired, boys. I'm fucking tired. That shit killed me. So I'm gonna go get a good night's rest. I'm going to get a good night's rest. I'm tired as fuck, boys. I'm tired. Jen Saska says, that's it? Yeah. Yeah. We had a challenge. We had a challenge to drink a half a gallon of milk in less than 10 minutes, and I did it in 1 minute and 4 seconds. And I'm tired. I'm tired. This shit's gonna put me right to sleep. Right to sleep. I'm sleepy. I'm yawning. I'm tired. It is what it is. A shout out to Achilles and to Brandon Muse for the challenge, for coughing up $200 for the challenge. Thank you guys so much. But yeah, we're going to call it there because it's what? It's almost 1 a.m. and I got to be up for Geeks and Gamers Daily in the morning. I got a long day tomorrow. Long day tomorrow, so I need some sleep, and this milk, that milk is going to put me right to sleep. But thank you guys so much for being here for the challenge. We did hatch a shiny Eevee tonight. We got a shiny Eevee hatched. We did the milk challenge, played some Pokemon tonight, so thank you guys so much for a great night. And again, shout out to Achilles and to Brandon Muse for the donations. You guys are the best. You guys stay safe out there. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for Geeks and Gamers Daily, Bro Science tomorrow as well. So thank you. Yes, it is 1 a.m. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Good night, everybody. Have a good night. Bye.